and welcome to Blup 101 series. We are back again with another video where we explain different tools of Blup in detail, and today in this video we will be explaining to you all about the list view option in Blup. So I'll be explaining to you how the list view works in Blup by creating the Uber's car select page because we already have the login page of Uber in our previous video. So let's begin by taking this partially developed Uber's car select page, and now let's start with the writing options. So firstly, we will create a rectangle, and I have created a rectangle. Now let's remove the border and add an image of a vehicle inside the rectangle. And this is how we will add an image. Okay, now we are selecting the image and now we have selected it. Now here it is inside the rectangle. Now next to the vehicle, we will write the text displaying the vehicle type. So we have written Uber Moto. Okay, now let's apply some styling to it. Let's make it bold. Change the font size to 24. Below this, let's add now drop off time. Okay, so we'll have to select the text and we will write drop off time. Okay, now let's change the font size to 14 and the font style to regular. Okay, here it is regular. Now let's apply some opacity to it. Okay, now let's align it. Before we align it, let's again change this one's font to 20. And now let's align it once again. Okay, so now aligning the text and the image properly. I think now it's perfect. All right, now let's here write the fare. And the fare is $10. Now let's again apply some styling to it and change the font to 24 and the text to semi-bold. Now change the color to black. Align it properly towards the right. Okay, aligning it properly. Now let's group all the elements to create a list style. Now align it vertical center, and I actually now would like to change the height to 72. Okay, I think 72. Okay, now next what we are going to do is we are going to properly align it. Keep less space between the two text, which is Uber Moto and drop off time. Okay, now that it has been aligned, now next right click on it, click on the list view, and it will generate a list view for us. Now drag this. Okay, so now you are able to see 3 elements on the screen, or let's say on the apps page. So now there are 3 writing options available. Next, we'll run the app and see. Okay, so after this, we'll be running the app. It will hardly take 2 to 3 minutes. Well, you can also check the view details option to check if the app is running or not. So as I said that it hardly takes 1 to 2 minutes to run your app. So we'll have to wait for a bit. Okay, so we are waiting for the app to get loaded. Okay, so here it comes. It says loading your app, and we are now able to see the writing options and the confirm Uber Moto logo. So finally, this is how the list view is used to create an app, but the video is not over yet. Now next, we'll show you how you can create the dynamic list of write options, but before doing it, let me explain you a few things. So as you can see, the list view currently inside the designer only contains the same data which is repeating itself as multiple items. But now what we are looking for is the different data for each row inside the list view. And to achieve that, we are going to add this list view inside the logics and add the data inside it from there. So now to create the dynamic list of write options, right click on it and then add logic. Now here the node list for all the writes has been created, as you can see. So now we have got 4 riding options and 3 data points where we'll add all the required data. So the first one is Uber Moto and the widget name is rectangle 8414. Second one is the drop-off time and the widget rectangle is 8416. And third one is the fare of the rides and the widget name is rectangle 8418. Now after this, we'll again right click and add the list node like this. Now we'll copy this node and paste it 2 times, and now these are going to be the 3 nodes. Now let's connect these nodes first with 8414 vehicle type, second node with 8416 vehicle type, and third node with 8418 vehicle type. Now we are going to add the data inside them. Here in this node, we are entering the data for vehicle type. So let's write Uber Moto. Here, second one is the pool. Third one is comfort. And last will be Uber Luxury. Now, in the next one, we will enter the drop-off time. Uber Moto will be 1810 drop-off. Pool will be 1820 drop-off. Comforts will be 1812 drop-off. And luxury will be 1806 drop-off. Now in the next node, we will enter the fare for every ride. So let's write Uber Moto's fare $4. Pool will be $2. Comfort will be $6. And luxury will be $10. So we have added all the data required: vehicle type, drop-off time, and fare. Now next, we'll first create the node hooks, right click on it, and we have connected all the data. Now next, let's run the app to see the results and also show you the results. Click on run and the app is running. Voila, here it is. Now you can see all the data added on the nodes has appeared here on the final app. Uber Moto, Pool, Comfort, Uber Luxury. All the options are here. And coming back, these were the nodes we created to add on the data. So guys, that's it for this video. This is how we use the list view option in Blup. Hope you learned a lot. We'll soon be back with another detailed video in the Blup 101 series. But until then, you guys keep blupping.